time has come now to hand over our second Laurence Trân Arctic Futures Awards. And this award is only possible thanks to the support of the Trân family that I will ask to come on stage in just a few seconds. We're very honored with their presence today, which was not possible last year, but we have them with us now, and they will hand over the prize. As a reminder, the prize is a prize to support local entrepreneurship in the Arctic. It's a 7,500 euro prize, and the winner can, of course, rely and call upon our network and the network of our partners. Last year, for those who remember, the winners were from Sweden, containing green, and this year we had a final list of selected candidates of no less than 18 different startups from the Arctic region. So we were really thrilled about that. Before we announce the winner, I would like to ask my good friend Mats Frederiksen, the Executive Director of the Arctic Economic Council, to join me on stage and to explain to us, maybe very briefly, Mats, why such support is important for entrepreneurs in the Arctic, and maybe also give a few of the other candidates that didn't make it to the award, but that we're still very interested. Mats.
Well, thank you very much. So I actually think the answer is already on the screen when it says Arctic Futures, because the future of the Arctic is really the people living there and the young people, and it's about the entrepreneurship. You know, if we don't create any new businesses, why is there a reason to live there? One challenge, and we heard that in Patty's panel just now, is financing. You know, how do we support these entrepreneurs? Because we're not that many people. So it actually makes a massive difference when people that are not from the Arctic decide to actually support entrepreneurship in the Arctic, because there are not that many opportunities necessarily. And every little penny makes a big difference if you're an entrepreneur. And as we heard, we had more than 20 applicants from around the region. And the selection committee also consisted of people from around the region, many of the people sitting in this room. And we had 3 runner-ups. So last year, yes, was Containing Green from Sweden. This year, one of the runner-up was an Alaskan startup. They were doing air purifiers. So basically cleaning some of the airs in the cities of, for example, Anchorage. This is a startup that came out from the university, similar to many of the other startups. So Air Vitalizer, as they're called, was number 1. Number 2 was a company from Rovaniemi in Finland called Stigma/Arctic Factory. And what they're doing is to say, we have a housing crisis in the Arctic region. So how can we do temporary housing, sustainably temporary housing in the Arctic region? So that's what Stigma is trying to do. For example, for mining site, or when there's been forest fires like we've seen in North America, that you have temporary sustainable housing. And then the last runner-up was a food company from Oulu, called Super Hipsters, that makes fermented food. So basically what they do is they go into the wilderness around Oulu, they pick up berries and mushrooms and so on, they go home and they preserve it through fermentation, and then they sell them as small, cool, you know, take away with you food bags. So those are some of the companies. Is food, is housing, is air purifying, but all of them were beaten by the winner. That will be announced very shortly. So now I would like to ask the Trân family to join us here, please, to give maybe a bit more background about the prize and how you see the prize, and then also, of course, to announce the winner. Brigitte, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our Laurence Trân Prize was founded in 1986 in the memory of our daughter Laurence, who died when she was 26. She was fond of art, dance, and literature, and she was also a good writer. To perpetuate his memory, the parents and the friends created the Laurence Trân Foundation, awarding every 2 years a literary prize reflecting a lived experience or testimony to young writers, contributing through their writings to the reconciliation of cultures in the defense of freedom and to the solidarity of marginalized people. After 30 years of a life very rich in discovery of young talents, and after around 20 literary prizes, we decided, when we met Pete Stale and his family, we met Alain, comment ça va là, Alain, je me souviens son nom. Voilà, Alain Hubert, and we loved very much what he did, what he told us, and we decided to direct our literary prize towards other more current and urgent subjects for the preservation of our planet. And we have chosen the International Polar Foundation to provide our support to young entrepreneurs having projects protecting our environment in polar zone. I would like to thank Alain Hubert and Nicolas, and also the Polar International Foundation, to welcome our prize in memory of Laurence. I would like also to thank my two children, Aurélie and Sébastien, to be with us, and I hope to follow our prize in his new life. And also, I would like to congratulate the new laureates, the Moen Johannessen sisters, who created the Gobmi enterprise. And I would like to give her good luck. And perhaps one day we will meet in their far north country that in the family we absolutely don't know. Thank you very much. And we will give the prize.
So unfortunately, the sisters couldn't be there today, but we have representatives, and we hope for some words from you as well, and you can take the prize for them. Be happy.
Just a few words.
Yes.
Yes, please. Be happy, all of you.
Yes, it's an honor to receive these awards on behalf of Hanna and Live in Gobmi. So I'm not a part of Gobmi. I'm Anja Márjá Keskitalo from the Saami Council and a fellow Saami woman from Finnmark, the area where the sisters are from. So I will be taking this award back home to Hanna and Live, and it is really great that Saami design is getting this recognition. We have a very proud culture of traditional handicraft duachi, but also so much great Saami design who are taking materials and elements of Saami traditional duachi into modern clothing, like the sisters are doing, taking Saami materials and also telling Saami stories through streetwear. So that is super cool and super important. So thank you for supporting Saami design and Saami businesses. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We're now going to. They were not able to be here. Oh, here they are. Sorry.
Thank you so much. It truly means the world to us to accept this award. We're so sorry that we weren't able to be there in person, but we still want to express our gratitude. With Gobmi, our vision is to bring the beauty of our Saami culture into modern fashion, and to do so in a way that also cares for our planet.
And our journey with Gobmi
began at our home, which is in the very heart of Sápmi. And Sápmi is the cultural region of the indigenous Saami people in North Scandinavia. But we, like so many others up there, always got told that we are Norwegian and not Saami. And something here was not quite right. And this is, of course, because the Saamis were oppressed and assimilated. And all this happened not very long ago. But then, a few years ago, our grandfather, he had a stroke. And after this, he suddenly began to speak Saami language. And for us, this was the beginning of a personal journey to revive our culture and identity. And Gobmi, which means ghost in Northern Saami language, is a big part of this journey. And this award is not just a recognition for us, but for all the stories and traditions from Sápmi that inspire us every day. So thank you for believing in our vision and for joining us in this celebration of our heritage. Ologito.
Ologito, thank you so much.